Well, hello there, and thanks for coming by and having tea with Linda. In case you didn't know, I'm Linda. Hi! Today we will be having yet another tea from the Whittards of Chelsea. If you've been around the channel a while, you know that I'm a pretty big fan of theirs. I have not had a tea of theirs that I have not enjoyed, with the exception of anything that has peach in it. Of course, you could go back and look at the advent calendar just to be sure. I may be wrong. Alrighty, so there's a little bit of a story behind this tin. The husband and I went out to go see Spencer, who usually does these tea reviews with me, at his home in Del Rio, Texas, a couple of months ago, at the end of June. And he and I, Richard was working, and he and I were kind of bored. So we decided to go to their mall. Anyway, we wound up at Marshall's, of all places. And they had this Whittards tin on sale. This is their Tea Discoveries tin, which is made because of all the blue cornflowers that's in the tea and the Earl Grey. So, but I bought this for $8, which is just, it flabbergasted me because I've never been able to get a Whittards tea for that price. I have, however, looked it up on their website, and this is a Tea Discoveries Earl Grey Caddy. It is $20 on their website, so kudos for getting it at a much cheaper price. It is presented in the charming Tea Discoveries Caddy, inspired by the beautiful cornflowers in the blend, the quintessential British loose leaf black tea with flavors of bergamot. Ma 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 ma. The description, which is of the tea: renowned for its wonderful bergamot aroma, Earl tea has become firmly ensconced as an afternoon tea classic. Our take on the British blend of fine Chinese and Ceylon loose leaf black teas is perfectly balanced with flavors of citrusy bergamot. We've even added a scattering of blue cornflower petals for an elegant final flourish. The bespoke storage caddy is idea for displaying the pride. Oh my God, Linda! The bespoke storage caddy is an idea for displaying pride of place on your kitchen shelf and makes a rather stunning gift for any tea lover. My goodness, I don't know how to read today. Our caddies are stackable for easy, organized storage and neat kitchen displays. Now there's no excuse not to add to your tea caddy collection. All right, our ingredients are black tea, orange peel, bergamot flavoring, and 1% cornflower petables. This is suitable for vegetarians and vegans. So, yay! All right, so let's, how do we brew? How do we brew? It doesn't tell me how we brew. All right, well, that's really interesting because usually it always says on how to brew. So, in all fairness, I did have this tea one time before, but unfortunately I had camera issues that day. I forgot to turn it on. So, we're having it again. That smells amazing. It's bergamot-y, but it's not overly so. I mean, it doesn't slap you in the face with the bergamot, which is really nice because a lot of Earl Greys do. All right, so we're going to add our 1 teaspoon. And I love their tins because they are truly stackable. Even the larger ones, and you know, I love the 2-lid thing. I really do. And their customer service is flipping amazing. I guess that's why I'm such a big fan. My very first order that I had with them took forever. I mean, literally forever to get here to the house. It was around Christmas time. That should have been my first thing. And when it got here, because I had ordered quite a bit of teaware with it, most of it was just shattered beyond belief. And I had some Christmas presents in there as well. And I contacted them. They were amazing. They were Johnny on the spot. And they got replacements out to me lickety split. I mean, I got it seriously within like a week. I was just so incredibly impressed. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. It was amazing. So their customer service won me over, and like I said, I don't think I've had a bad tea of theirs yet. Like I said, except for anything with peaches, and that's not them. That's just because I don't like peaches at all. All right, so we'll sit this here so you can kind of see what's going on with it. If this is your first time at the channel, hey, thanks for coming by and having a cuppa with me. I really do appreciate it. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I appreciate that immensely as well. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Linda. I am a mostly self-taught potter with a pretty significant hot tea addiction. I'm on a quest as a potter to either find, make, or buy the perfect teapot and then fill it with the perfect tea for the occasion. Knowing that there's more than one type of occasion is the fun part. I'm just a really big fan of tea. I am working on, here at the studio, I am trying to create what I think is the perfect teapot. Now, teapots are kind of hard. And I don't have natural talent with pottery. I mean, I really have to work at it. It's kind of like playing the guitar. You know, some people can pick it up and they just get it and it works with them and something in their head kind of clicks. That is not me. Pottery has not been like that for me. I've had to really work at it to be able to get what I want. Now, there's there's many different ways, but you can hand build something. So I've hand built teapots. Let me show you one of those. Well, that sucks. So there's hand-built teapots, which is what this one is. This is where you have slabs of clay that you roll out and make into something. And so this is a porcelain clay that I put cobalt carbonate in to make it be blue. And this was barely any. That stuff is, I mean, a little bit goes a long way. And so it's, you know, because I wanted a texture on it, so it's okay. And you can see the different color from the non-glazed portion of it. But unfortunately, when I glazed this, I forgot to take the lid off, and so now the lid is glazed. Hey Siri, stop timer. So now the lid is glazed onto it and won't come off. Yay. So that's just to look at. This was a piece of bisque pottery that I purchased because I like the shape of the teapot, and I just shattered the lid. So, but this is one that I had. This is my Maleficent, and I made this one to go out in the RV. But it's not going to go out there. I'm not real happy with how it turned out. So it's just going to go up on the shelf now without a lid. So woohoo to that as well. Okay. Wow. Oh, there's just lid everywhere. our timer has gone off, so let's see what we got here. Excuse me. Okay, so you can see the chunks of orange peel in it, which is nice. I'm not seeing any, oh yes I am. So you can see the blue cornflowers in it, but they have lost their coloring at this point. It smells like bergamot, but again, not an overwhelming smell. It does have a gorgeous color. I'd say it's a click away from the Yum Yum color. But that actually, depending on where I put it with the light, it could very well be the Yum Yum color. It is clear. There is no particulate to it. It smells like an Earl Grey. You know, it has that classic bergamot smell to it, and it's just yummy. That is a very well blended cup of Earl Grey. I mean, it's not earth-shattering. I mean, it's not an earth-shattering cup of Earl Grey, but it is a very good cup of Earl Grey. The teas are very well blended. You get that in the front, and then you get that bergamot taste in the back end with a little bit of that citrus. I can't taste the blue cornflowers, but I think the bergamot would a little bit overpower that, just because of how bergamot is. I mean, you don't need much of that either, but you do definitely get the tea taste in the front, at least I do. Now, generally with an Earl Grey, you would put honey and lemon in it, but I have no lemon at this point, so I'm not even going to doctor it. I'm just going to have it naked for you. That is very lovely. Wow. So if you're wanting a little bit above par, like you have your standard Earl Grey here, this is above that, but it's not an overwhelmingly, oh my God, this is the best Earl Grey cup I've ever had in my life. I haven't had one of those yet, but so far this goes to the top of the list for me. Alrighty, well, thanks for coming by and having a cuppa with me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye. Hey there, did you enjoy our content today? I really hope so. If you did, think about subscribing. That would really help me out. Thanks!